Now, what's going on with you today, my friend? Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate you. So today I want to talk a little bit about a recent situation that just transpired in regards to the Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj beef. Because although Megan Thee Stallion hasn't said a peep and Nicki Minaj dropped her response, there's still an aftermath that's currently taking place, which that's definitely to be expected because of the magnitude of this entire beef. It's literally been one of the most talked about things in pop culture for a couple days straight. Like Nicki Minaj has been trending every single day, Megan Thee Stallion has been trending every single day, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot more things that come into the equation. And of course, I'll be covering all that, so make sure you stick around and subscribe. So as you guys can see from the title though, things are really escalating right now. Now, one of the ways things have been escalating is Nicki Minaj fans, the Barbs, they apparently leaked the location of the cemetery where Megan Thee Stallion's mother, Holly Thomas, was laid to rest in 2019 after she passed away from brain cancer. May God rest her soul. Now, the Barbs, they not only leaked the location, but some of the fans, not all the fans, because we don't want to put every single one of her fans in this category because it's just not accurate, right? But some of her fans have unfortunately been encouraging others to desecrate Megan Thee Stallion's mother's grave because, it's Meg versus Nicki. Now, according to reports, nothing has happened to the gravesite yet. But as a response to Nicki Minaj fans leaking the location to her mother's gravesite, the cops in the area have actually been notified and they've now gotten involved to protect her mother's gravesite. Apparently they're closely monitoring the situation and they're taking this very seriously because they're taking a lot of safety and security precautions here because they're anticipating that something could happen because this Meg and Nicki beef, it's gotten so big. A lot of the fans are now obviously getting really invested to the point where they're literally leaking the gravesite where Megan's mother was laid to rest, and they're like encouraging a lot of fans who live in that immediate area of Texas where she's buried to go there and vandalize it. And that's crazy, man. So obviously these particular fans, not the entire fan base, I'm saying these particular fans right here, they're nothing but maniacal, man, because this is absolute insanity. I said it before, but I'll say it again. Your favorite rapper's beef ain't your beef. Like, how hard is that sentence to understand? Your favorite rapper's beef is not your beef. Comprende? Unless you're your own favorite rapper and someone tries to come for you. Well, in that case, let's get it poppin'. Now, Megan Thee Stallion has actually not responded to any of this, right? And I don't really expect her to, because as you guys know, she dropped that Hiss record where she was taking shots at Nicki Minaj. And then after that, she hasn't said anything. I mean, Meg has just completely disconnected from the internet and social media, or that's what it looks like from the outside, because she could very much be on social media and just have a, anonymous account. And that's what a lot of celebrities do, by the way. She could be looking at every single thing that's going on, but she's not making any statements about anything that Nicki has said about her. She hasn't made any statements about the diss record that Nicki dropped, and she's most definitely not going to make any comments about Nicki Minaj fans leaking the address to the gravesite. That's for sure. Now, obviously, things have clearly taken a very ugly turn here. And you know what? Although I feel for Meg here, because I don't think her family deserves this. Personally, I think Megan Thee Stallion knew exactly what she was doing when she dropped that record. I think she was really anticipating some type of pressure because, as you guys know, right, Nicki Minaj is she's not normal. So you try to come for Nicki, she gonna come for you, right? Which she did. She dropped that diss record, and before that she was saying all kinds of things on social media, and something is just telling me that Nicki is just getting started. So personally, I feel like Megan Thee Stallion was definitely expecting the heat. Now, I can't say for sure that she was expecting Nicki fans to leak the address to her mother's gravesite and this happening right here that we're talking about, but I think Megan was, in other words, right, bracing for impact. And this is why I think she's not on the internet right now. This is why I think she's not making any statements and she's not saying anything about this. And you know why this is so unfortunate? Well, because there's a lot of people who are going to be affected by this Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki beef that have nothing to do with this beef. I'm talking their loved ones who aren't really involved in any of this. And I'm sure some of them, especially on Nicki's cam, they might even be like, yo, Nicki, calm the fuck down, ho. Now, the silver lining here, because y'all know, right? Me, I always try to find some positive in every negative situation, right? That's just me. For Meg, well, first of all, she's getting a lot of free promo, okay, thanks to Nicki. So this is obviously gonna feed into her next release, and then the one after that, and then the one after that, and then eventually her album is gonna drop. For Nicki, I don't really think there's a silver lining here, except for one thing, which is this is gonna build an even deeper bond with her audience, because the more they invest into this beef, the stronger of a connection they feel with her personally. Now for Nicki, however, I don't really think she's gonna gain a lot of new fans from this entire situation. Quite the opposite, actually. Nicki has been losing a lot of fans from this, and she's been alienating a lot of the people who kind of were on the fence of liking Nicki Minaj. Anything she does gain, I think it's negligible, because this entire situation is obviously hurting her image, and it's most definitely hurting her reputation in general. So that's as far as that, and I hope nothing happens to Megan's mother's gravesite, because that'd be a shame. Anyone tries to do anything, I'm sure they're gonna get a quick trip to the county, especially now since they're, obviously aware of the situation and they're closely monitoring the gravesite. Anyway, Nicki Minaj fans leaked the address to the cemetery where Megan Thee Stallion's mother was laid to rest back in 2019 after she lost her life due to brain cancer. Rest in peace. Any thoughts on this conversation? What you guys think about this story? Do you think it's too far? I'm sure you think it's too far, because this is obviously ridiculous, right? Regardless of that though, I'm still curious to hear what you have to say about this. So I'll see you in the comment section below, but most importantly of all, I'll catch you on the next one. And by the way, did you like the video? Did you actually do it, or did you forgot? Okay, now you liked it. Thank you, I appreciate you. Anyway, see you in the comment section below. Catch you on the next one, and I am out. Peace.